from the unpredictable multiplayer universe. This Spartan Life. With your host, Damian Lacedaemion.
Hello, and welcome to This Spartan Life. I'm Damian Lacedaemion. We are the talk show in game space where talk is cheap, but virtual life is cheaper. The nice people at Halo Waypoint asked us to dig into the vault to bring you an old favorite segment from This Spartan Life. The vault's kind of a dark, smelly place.
Tell me again why we didn't use a hard drive for storage.
But eventually we made it back with the Marty O'Donnell interview. Marty is, of course, the audio director of Halo, and he was kind enough to grant us an interview back when we first started. So here it is, remixed, remastered, and re-Martied. This map is called Ivory Tower, which, makes me think of scientists and academics, but it doesn't really look too conducive to research.
The Ivory Tower is...
Oh, there goes camera 2.
There's so many people around here. It used to be a very peaceful place. It was designed for peaceful cohabitation with just me and a couple of friends, and just gone downhill. Jeez. Hello. We're talking here. What is going on? The truth of it is, my recording studio at Bungie is called the Ivory Tower. That's the nickname. So this is sort of the homage that the designers made for me.
Oh, man.
If you look down here, down by the old garage door there at the back, if you stand there long enough or go there at exactly the right time, you will hear a little piece of piano music that I played called Siege of Madrigal.
Siege of the Madrigal was also an Easter egg in Halo 1, right? So does that get me extra geek bonus points?
It's the same piece, but do you know where it originally came from?
No, it's from another game? I'm sorry, I'm not worthy.
You're not worthy. It's from Myth, the Fallen Lords, the first game I did with Bungie.
You know, I don't think anybody ever melees Letterman on his show.
Marty, I've noticed that a lot of your game music works against the cliches that players might expect, for instance, in the action sequences.
Well, thanks for that. My main thing is that I realized that Halo is an action game, and I don't need to write a lot of action music to make people pulse pound, because there's already enough stuff happening. So all I have to do is try to figure out what I want the player to feel at certain moments, and if I can enhance that with some music, we can give the player a really great cinematic experience. And I play a lot of games where it's like, oh, here comes the battle music, I'm about to get attacked by a swarm of something or others. So sometimes I go against type and put something soft and pleasant, even though something bad is just around the corner.
Yeah, I've always admired the way Jerry Goldsmith did that in the first Alien movie. Music is used so sparingly, but really effectively.
Yeah, I mean, you brought up a really important movie in my life. I think Alien was one of the premier science fiction movies, style-wise, of all time. And Jerry Goldsmith is probably one of my heroes of movie scoring. And his sensitivity to that exact thing, the ability to just create a mood and then let sound design take over, is brilliant. And that's what I model my work after, that very thing. So, good call.
Maybe if there weren't so many weapons laying around here, we could have a more civil discussion.
We just created the space. It's the people who are violent. We have the guns laying around as part of as an aesthetic. It's a sort of a feng shui thing.
I like to jump up in this planter and listen to the birds. Hear that?
There shouldn't be birds here. What is this? Oh yeah, here they are, the birds. Of course there's birds here. This is like a little nature sanctuary.
Yeah, because it's so peaceful and quiet.
You know, we talk a lot on this show about the ways that players take games beyond what was originally intended, and there's some great scholarship on emergent gameplay that I've read. So how do people like you, the authors of the games themselves, feel about that sort of thing?
Yeah, you know, and you kind of realize that other people are going to grab your game, and they might play the little path that you set for them, but they're also going to come up with their own path. Other things are just going to come out of it. And the emergent part is actually bigger probably than anything we ever anticipated. Between Machinima, the Warthog Jump movies, to Red vs. Blue, and This Spartan Life, it's really satisfying to see that extended life to this universe happen. It's cool.
Marty, I don't know what we did to get on their bad side, but they seem to be surrounding us out there.
I'm used to having a double, you know. I'm used to having a stuntman for me on these kind of things.
This is starting to remind me of that final scene in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, you know?
It's totally a filmic moment.
Well, Marty, thanks so much for being on This Spartan Life.
This was a blast. Are you ready?
Yeah, next time let's just go to Bolivia.
Woohoo! Guys, suckers!